let's get into it. So I was curious what I was uploading before I started my stream was I had seen on the internet, which makes it always true, right? A way to plant strawberries without having to dig all the seeds out. It basically comes down to taking the strawberry plant or the strawberries themselves, cutting them up, and from there going through and just planting the whole thing in the dirt. So I did it. Had some strawberry tops from something else, and instead of just tossing them out, I decided I was going to try it. And that video is live now on Facebook, YouTube, and I am trying TikTok. We're going to see if the TikTok thing works. I am still very new to TikTok. We're going to see if we can make it happen. First biggest hurdle was I didn't record it in the vertical format. I'm used to recording horizontal, so I had to convert it to a vertical video. Update on my video from Monday night. I don't know if I am going to remap the entire video or just take the part off with the AeroGarden. I've already separated that particular part out and we'll do a voiceover on it. The rest of it I might just, because we've got a lot of planting to do coming up anyway. The only thing you're going to miss is my test seeds, but planting seeds is planting seeds. It doesn't matter really what's in it other than me telling you, how it's going, which you'll still be able to follow along with that anyway. So today we're working no on land. We're going to get this field all plowed out here. And for the time being, at least, my live streams will be only Farming Simulator. It seems to be the only setup that's actually working. I have other equipment that I'm trying to get working properly for other streams. Once I get that in place, then hopefully we'll be able to do more. The live streaming and stuff is, because it works for Farming Simulator, I'm not really pushing it for everything else at the moment. I have so many other projects going on, including the fact that we're in March and we have to start getting everything planted for the season. So it will probably just be easier, instead of live streaming it, to just have all of it being recorded, and then I can edit it and put it up later. But you guys will get to follow along. I'm not just going to leave you guys out of it, because the main purpose for my channel is to help educate people to grow things, even in small spaces. So as soon as I can get my hands on some good containers, and the weather warms up just a little bit more, because right now we're 2 days out from a blizzard, because why not? But once I can get more ability to work outside and get things planted, you'll see more videos popping up for planting things. And it won't be just planting virtual things here in Farming Simulator. And I'm going to have to move that equipment, but I'm going to wait just a minute here. We'll plow out right in front of it. Actually, what I'm going to do, first of all, are you guys hearing me? Yes, you should be. Okay. I'll turn this up a little bit here just to see. And here's what I'm going to do. We're going to shut this guy down. I'm going to cut these trees down. I'm going to take all these trees out to the edge. All right, we got a lot going right now. And that's the other thing I've noticed with live streaming is on Farming Simulator, it's easy. Because I'm sitting here, everything I need is right in front of me. I can hit a wrong button and still be okay. When I was doing the planting, I realized everything I thought I had set up ready to go for the stream, there was still stuff I was missing. Lids for the AeroGarden, pots, the water for the planting, the 6-packs, just wasn't there because I forgot it. I had used the water for the AeroGarden and then didn't refill it before the stream. So it's just things like that that make it easier for me to just make a video on it. When we start doing the outside stuff, I should be able to have something set up to do if you guys are all interested in watching, to be able to set up streaming us getting the garden planted and everything. We're going to start prepping the garden here in a couple weeks. Once the ground starts unfreezing, which of course means no more blizzards. what'll happen is if I do a live stream of that, you won't hear me talking directly to the the cameras a lot. It'll just be set up the camera, go live, and you guys watch as I try not to cuss a lot while I'm working. So, because I sometimes get a little carried away and very easily aggravated while I'm working on stuff. But it should be fun. And of course, we have the chicken cam. If I thought that the camera was reliable enough to run it all the time, I would have it from running from the time they woke up in the morning until the time they go to bed at night. It would basically, I would set up the schedule to match when the coop door opens and closes. Which right now, it opens at 6 a.m., closes at 7:30, which I think I have to pay it. It's always fun. I have to keep an eye on the sunrise sunset times. Sunrise and the morning one, I usually don't have to change. It's been set at 6 all winter, and if the door opens and they're not ready to come out, they don't come out. The nighttime one is very much based on when the sun goes down. And so there is a certain point of light where they realize it's time for bed. So I keep an eye on what time that the sunset is so I can adjust the time they leave. I usually try to keep it about a half hour past. Gives them all time to get in. But we do have the chicken cam. Let's go back to that real quick. Because sure, you guys would rather watch the chickens than me farm in a virtual farm. Waiting for it to come up here. Recognize that it's switched over. There it is. And then you'll see it cut out real quick as it catches up to the current time. And yes, very nosy. And the clock on there is wrong. I thought I'd set it right, but it didn't keep, so I have to go adjust that again. But it is the current camera time, or it is the current time for here, 7:46 in the morning. But yes, you see all that straw in the water bowl? Well, hello. I cleaned that out right before I came in to get ready for the stream and filled their water bowl. They turn around and kick all that right back in. As soon as it warms up and stays warm, we'll switch back to the water that's in there. But when I was filling them the other day, there was a little bit of water in that one that had thawed, and I started putting clean water in that. They were all drinking out of the dirty one. They love the dirty water. And apparently they like sticking their nose or sticking their eyeballs in the camera too. Uh, yeah, I'll be setting up more out there so that we can do more. I'm gonna go back to the farming simulator here. And if I could set it up to do more things like this, where I switch cameras between things more often, I will have that set up as well. I'm learning how to do more and more. I'm actually kind of excited because I've wanted to do video stuff, editing videos, creating videos for a very long time. I built my first computer when I was in high school over 20 years ago, and what it was geared towards was video editing. I have done video editing for other stuff before, but it never usually got attached to me. It got attached to the other project. So now I'm doing it and getting it edited for myself. I'll have to find it, and if I find it, I'll re-upload it to my Gavin Farm YouTube channel. But I have a video where I made my wife and I made and canned vegetable soup. That was our first tutorial video, and I thought it was going to go really good and we were going to take off with it. That was the first and last one I had done, because we made a lot of changes, including a move. So we are not planning that now. We are planning to stay here for quite a while. Unless, of course, situations always change, but the only thing that would make us want to move right now is if we had the full-on opportunity to get more land. And that's just because, well, we like the idea of being urban farmer where we can have growing stuff in our yard right here in the middle of the city. I personally want to be away from the city. And if I could get more land to do more animals, essentially is what I'm going for. Is I would like to have more animals, but also I'm looking to eventually set up a U-Pick type farm where everything is set up. People can come pick their own merchandise out. In addition to, of course, I'm still planning to educate and do videos on how to do some things yourself. Teaching people to, like the strawberry video this morning. It's a pretty simple step, and in most cases, I don't think it was anything special. It's probably going to work. We're probably going to have strawberries come from it. But it was something I saw. It looked kind of cool, so I made my own video on it. And you guys will get to see. We're going to follow along. I'm going to record the stages there'll be update videos showing all of the stuff that's been planted so far, showing updates on it. with, of course, the test stuff being the main focus because, you know, that's kind of my, let's see if it works. Because I have the strawberry plants that were in the fridge that I took the time to actually get off the strawberries. And then I have the strawberries that I just dropped in the dirt. And if I don't get anything out of any of those, then you'll see me, I will be ordering regular plants to put in. Get started on it, because... Oh, I hit that button. No, okay. Let's go back here. Probably need to turn the belts back on. Yep, there we go. And once that pile's gone, I'm going to mow it down. Put in like a pad that'll be lined up for the... What essentially is going to happen is I have to put it so that I have this permanent setup to load into the silo, but then also get the tractor and get stuff unloaded. Because I've got the digestate here and the other one is up there. So that will be happening as soon as I can get that. Go. We'll take out the trees as needed. I see several more of them up there that are going to need to come out. But now I leave it into you guys. What do you guys want to see? Do you want to see me continuing to play Farming Simulator? Do you want to see more planting videos? There is a whole lot that I'm wishing to accomplish with this channel, in addition to, of course, trying to get the actual real world stuff going, not on the virtual environment. Let's see. Alright. I'm going to have you guys, I'm going to switch back to the chickens here real quick. I'm going to see if I have a link to the video I just uploaded. It was still uploading when I started the stream. So I'm going to see if there's a link to it right here. We're going to let you guys watch the chickens for a few more minutes. Okay, I'm sure it was up. Alright, and I'm updating the description. Hopefully this works. We'll find out here in just a second. putting the link to the strawberry video in the description so you guys can click on it there. I don't know how to do the videos in there yet. They are sure as heck yelling, aren't they? So yeah, I'm still trying to figure that part out. But I've added the link into the description. See if it works. Yes, it's on there. So there's a link to the video in there. Really loud chickens this morning. So let's do this. This also is when you guys, I've had to go out and when they get really loud, go check, make sure everything's okay. Now I can just take a peek at them and say, hey, y'all can see if everything's okay. Okay. Oh, I've already had 41 views on my strawberry planting video. That's awesome. So we are going to I have some more work to do because I have to figure out also. I think there's a setup so I can do streaming in vertical for TikTok at the same time as I'm streaming to everybody else. I'm trying to get all of my stuff on all of my platforms. Like TikTok, I've had TikTok for a while. I'm learning it and now realizing I should need to get better at posting to it because it gets a good response on there too. And I want to make sure that if I'm putting work into stuff that people are actually wanting to watch it and people are getting to see it. I say a lot. I need to quit doing that. I'm not going to go to the normal end screen today. We're just going to stick with the chickens for the rest, for the next few minutes here. With everything coming up, the weather getting warmer, we're hitting the end of March. That's Nugget right there next to the waterer. But with everything warming up, we're getting close to like being able to do stuff outside more. I will continue doing. I think I've made the decision. I'm going to continue doing the morning live streams in Farming Simulator where it's going to be more like this, where there's going to be Farming Simulator will be most of the time playing in the background, and I'll be going over other things that's going on. And then I'll also start dropping in sometimes videos of what's doing. Like right now, if I wanted to, I'm not set up to do it at the moment, but I can start setting up to where I can start putting videos for you guys to watch while I'm doing something in the farm. So like when I'm plowing the field, while I'm doing that, you guys can watch a video, or I can just send you the chickens the whole time. With that, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to support what we have going on, please follow or subscribe, whatever it is on the platform that you're viewing from. what she said. And yes, there is a delay between what I'm hearing and what you guys are saying, because I'm hearing it and through the video stream. All right, we're gonna go ahead and call it a day. So we will see you guys in the morning. I will have something. I don't know which map I'll be on, but I'll have one of them loaded up and ready to go. I don't know if I have any more planting videos or planting things that I'm doing tonight. So there probably will not be. I'll probably work on the other one to see if I'm actually going to keep that. And completely, I have to do a complete voiceover on it because the camera did not record any of the audio. So it's just a matter of if I'm going to do a voiceover of the whole thing or just completely do another set and record that with everything. I'm gonna do some setting testing on the camera as well. But we will see you guys in the morning. Go out, farm your yards, have a good day. Bye, y'all.